In 2016, the family of Charles and Rose Oruru drew the attention of the world to the abduction of their 13-year-old daughter, Ese Oruru, by one Yinusa Dahiru. The matter sparked a public outrage in the country when the little girl was rescued from Kano and brought back to Yenagoa pregnant. 5 years after, a legal battle was ended with the Federal High Court sentencing Yinusa Dahiru to 26 years after convicting him on 4 out of 5 counts. Uvitimejad has more.
The alleged abduction of 13-year-old Ese Oruru occurred on the 12th of August 2015. The family had accused one Yinusa Dahiru, a tricycle operator in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa state capital. They drew evidence from the fact that he was no longer seen in the neighborhood when their daughter was declared missing.
I've traveled to Kano with 2 police officers from here now. We stayed here for about 7 days. We traveled here on the 7th, we came back on the 8th. You understand? I met my daughter in the Sharia Council wearing that black veil on 2 occasions. They were even arguing that the girl is 80 years. I told them I bore my daughter on the 22nd of February 2002. So the girl is 30 years.
A public outcry from different pressure groups led to the eventual arrest of Yinusa Dahiru and the release of the little girl who arrived Yenagoa on the 2nd of March 2016. She travels to Kano as Ese but returns to Yenagoa as Aisha with a bulging stomach.
I don't know how I got there.
The native of Uheru in Uheli North local government area of Delta State gave birth to a girl on the 25th of May 2016. A legal battle ensued with Justice H. Ngajiwa as the presiding judge at the Federal High Court, Yenagoa. On some occasions, there was little drama outside the court.
Did you marry by 13? Tell me, did you marry by 13?
I married at the age of 9.
You understand?
I married at the age of 9.
You can't marry at the age of 9. Don't come and tell us. It's a shame on you. It's a shame on you.
The case was stalled for about 2 years while the judge attended to a matter with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The case was subsequently assigned to Justice Jane Inyang of the Federal High Court, Yenagoa, and after a series of appearances, the matter was ready for judgment on the 21st of May. Citing the Federal High Court Act of Section 45, subsection C, D, and E, Justice Inyang insists the court has jurisdiction to hear the case following the adoption of final addresses on the 25th of March. The native of Tofa village in Kura local government area of Kano State was acquitted of the first count of conspiracy to abduct but convicted of the other 4 counts. 5 years for child trafficking, 7 years for illicit sex, 7 years for sexual exploitation, and 7 years for unlawful carnal knowledge of the victim, Ese Oruru, who was at the time a junior secondary school 3 student of the Central APA Secondary School, Opolo, Yenagoa.
I'm not comfortable with the part of the judgment that said the sentence should run consecutively. That's the only aspect I'm not comfortable with. Though we had some challenges during the course of the trial, there are 6 other witnesses we needed to have called in this matter. 2 of them residents here, 4 of them in Kano, but none of them was available.
The very little girl kidnapped out of Bayelsa State came in I would like to say a battered situation because she came in with pregnancy, a very little girl. And so we said that justice must be done in this case. That is why we followed this case up, Abuja, Owerri, and at the end of the day, today the justice we are seeking for has been done.
My message for pedophiles out there is that, it's to serve as a serious deterrent to perpetrators out there, and justice was fair enough in this matter.
This case is really
We serve the truth to others who have been trafficking people's children. And I thank God that the truth has prevailed today. And thank God. And my family, we are very happy.
Yinusa Dahiru was acquitted on count 1, but found guilty on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5, summing up 26 years. Yinusa Dahiru leaves the premises of the court for his new home at the Medium Security Custodial Center, or KACA. Ofieteme George, TVC News, Yenagoa.